morning show, for God's sake.
DJ Envy.
Better known as the People's Choice. And salute to all my light-skinned brothers out there.
Jess Hilarious.
Jess with the worldwide mess. Just don't do no lying.
And Charlamagne the God.
Donkey today. Everybody come to the Breakfast Club. I call this the hot seat.
You're alive. Breakfast Club is like being on America's front porch.
Don't feel like my rich cousins that never talk to me.
Every time I go to the Breakfast Club, I know it's gonna be like a good morning.
I'm getting
Good morning, USA. Yo 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 yo. Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Friday.
Yes.
What's happening?
It's Friday. The weekend is here. How y'all feeling? How you feeling, Jess?
Tired.
What did you do? Or are you just as tired just because you almost due?
I'm just tired because I'm almost due. I was going to try to make up something, but I'm tired.
You're tired. You're pregnant.
This guy said, what did you do? Like you not 17 months pregnant.
I want to make sure she didn't go out last night if she wasn't watching no TV late at night or if she didn't do something. You know, she is out of town this weekend.
Next weekend in Raleigh.
Next weekend. Yo, you playing. Like, you playing.
I already told her that.
You
I told
playing.
her to sit her ass down somewhere. I don't know why she going to hit that stage knowing she 19 months pregnant.
You gonna have that baby.
No sense.
She gonna have that baby in Carolina.
No, I'm not. Y'all don't say that.
Okay. All right.
Well, don't take your ass down there.
No.
Next week you'll be 22 months pregnant and you going down there. What's the point?
No, I'm not going to be 22 months. Shut up. Where you at?
I'm home, man. I stayed up last night to watch the Republican National Convention. That felt like watching a West Coast basketball game last night. Why was that speech on so late last night?
Well, he spoke so long. He spoke for 93 minutes. And I'm with you. I was like, all right. First I seen Hulk Hogan, and I'm like, okay. Then it just kept going. Then Eric Trump spoke. Donald Trump's son spoke for like an hour.
I walked out of the room when that. Well, no, I went to go pick my daughter up when that happened. I saw Hulk Hogan though. I thought Trump's speech was pretty mid. Hulk Hogan was pretty good.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan was good.
But I mean, it's Hulk Hogan. Like, like all he had to do was go out there and be a Hulkamaniac. And what you gonna do when the Hulkster is right on you? You gotta, like, when you come up in a certain era, if you was born in the 1900s, that little bit of nostalgia, you gonna feel it, regardless of whether you like them or not, you know?
Yep. I pick up, I body slam the Giants. Oh, yeah, it was.
And all you Negroes and immigrants, you better run, man. What you gonna do? When
you gotta say you gotta run, bro, because it says, bro, you gotta run, bro. Oh, man.
No.
And then Kid Rock performed. I turned Kid Rock off. I didn't even watch Kid Rock.
Dang. So it was no black performance?
Nope.
No, it was no black performance.
No black people on stage yesterday.
No many men?
Yeah, many men didn't happen. Many men didn't happen. I tell you what, though, it felt like the crowd didn't give a damn about Kid Rock either.
No, nobody did. Because they were tired too. At that point, they were there for a minute. They were tired too.
Man.
And then Trump's speech, is it just long because he's so slow when he speaks? Because he takes a long time to say words.
The first probably 30, 40 minutes of it was just him spiking the football. I did enjoy him breaking down the assassination attempt, though.
Why?
That was hilarious because he started it off like it was a warm and sunny day.
It was a beautiful day out.
The wind was one of the most beautifulest days you've ever seen.
Yes,
it was just one of the most beautifulest, warmest, happiest days you've ever seen. People were happy.
People were happy.
People
were
there.
Outside.
They were happy. They were the happy. They were the happiest. That was hilarious.
The wind was blowing and people were just smiling because they just happy to be there in Pennsylvania.
After that, he lost me. I don't know what the hell he was talking about.
Oh man! All right. Well, Rapman will be joining us this morning.
Man, if you have seen the new show on Netflix called Supercell, I binge watched it on vacation. I thought it was fantastic. Rapman is the creator of that show, and he'll be here to talk to us about it this morning.
Yes, and also Angela Simmons will be joining us. Angela Cakes, her company, is partnering up with Slutty Vegan, so they're going to release a plant-based fried Oreo. So Angela Simmons is going to be joining us this morning as well.
That's right.
All right, well, let's get the show cracking. We got front page news. Morgan will be joining us. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. So did y'all watch the address last night? Trump addressed the RNC. So he formally accepted the Republican nomination for president at the RNC in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was the final day of the convention and the first time he spoke publicly since the assassination attempt on his life on Saturday at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Now, Trump took to the stage and addressed the crowd in a noticeably softer tone. His aide said he rewrote his speech following the assassination attempt. And of course, his theme was Make America Great Again. Now, Trump slammed President Biden and the current administration, calling them a failure. Let's hear more from President Trump at the RNC.
I am running to be president for all of America, not half of America, because there is no victory in winning for half of America. The current administration, we are indeed a nation in decline. What this administration, the damage that this administration has done, and I say it often, if you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States, think of it, the 10 worst, added them up, they will not have done the damage that Biden has done.
Yeah, so Trump pushed back against Democrats claiming he was a threat to democracy, saying, I'm the only one saving democracy. Now, Trump laid out what the campaign says is his plan for a new golden age for America. He promised to bring down inflation and end what he called the illegal immigration crisis by closing the border. He also reiterated his claim that the wars in Ukraine and Gaza would have never happened under his watch. He spoke about inflation, saying high taxes are fueling the inflation crisis, along with what he calls the new green scam, saying he will end electric vehicle mandates and promised his policies will help the American auto worker and strengthen the military. Again, he plans to close the border and catch and release policy and finish building the border wall. He also added that he will reignite drilling in the U.S. and make the country less energy dependent. Let's hear more from Trump.
Baby, drill.
We must get economic relief to our citizens. Starting on day one, we will drive down prices and make America affordable again. We have to make it affordable. It's not affordable. And I think everybody, as a Republican, as a patriot in this room, and most Democrats, we want people to come into our country, but they have to come into our country legally. I will end every single international crisis that the current administration has created, including the horrible war with Russia and Ukraine, which would have never happened if I was president.
I actually believe him when he says that, though. I mean, just because of how buddy he is with, Putin and, the president of China and the president of North Korea. There's a part of me that believes that, but then there's also a part of me that feels like, he would let countries like Russia have their way,
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, tough stuff, he also talked about the assassination attempt on his life, saying that he was only going to tell the story once because it's too painful. Let's hear more on his account of what happened on Saturday.
There was blood pouring everywhere, and yet, in a certain way, I felt very safe because I had God on my side. I heard a loud whizzing sound and felt something hit me really, really hard on my right ear. I said to myself, wow, what was that? It can only be a bullet. And moved my right hand to my ear, brought it down. My hand was covered with blood, just absolutely blood all over the place.
Yeah,
Did you know that the ear bleeds more than any part of your body?
Yeah,
That's what doctors told Trump. That's what Trump told America last night, that the ear bleeds more than any part of your body, more than your organs, more than your head.
Yep.
The ear.
That's what he said.
Did y'all know that?
That's what he said.
That's what he said, and he also he went on to say that he's just a special case in that regard, that he was able to survive something like that. He went on to honor the victim of the shooting, Corey Compertor, and did say that he spoke to Helen Compertor's wife. So.
He actually kissed the outfit that was on stage, because they had a outfit, I guess the firefighter's actual jacket and hat and uniform. Yeah, so he actually kissed the uniform when he was on stage.
Yeah,
he said that the ear, like he could have died from that.
He said the ear bleeds more than any part of your body. That's what he said last night. Doctors told him that.
and that he lost so much blood. But again, he's an X factor.
I thought Trump's first 10 to 15 minutes when he was breaking down the assassination speech was hilarious. I thought it was
extremely dramatic.
Very
it
dramatic.
was so dramatic. I mean, by the way, no. I mean, it was an attempted, assassination on his life.
Yeah.
So yes, that would be a traumatic experience.
No,
but
I
just
meant
the way
dramatic.
he described it,
The drama.
yeah, it was. He did. He hammed it up. It was a warm and beautiful sunny day.
The wind was blowing from the north. Everybody was
so happy. We were so happy to be there.
That's right.
Yeah. But even still, like you said, it was still an assassination attempt. So don't want to stay from that. Yeah. So we'll talk more.
Wait a minute. So Holyfield could have died when Mike Tyson hit his girl.
Shut up, yo. Shut up. All right.
Yes.
That's front page news.
Yes. The rest of his speech was very mid, though. I wasn't impressed. Like I've seen Trump be way more entertaining than that. I've also seen him be more captivating than that. I wasn't impressed by the rest of the speech. Hulk Hogan was way better.
Yeah, maybe a near-death experience will do that to you, though. So.
No, we're not going to do that either now. Because one thing I say, I said this to myself last night. I was like, damn, I want everybody to give each other the grace the media gives Donald Trump. Because in 1 week, it's like the media has forgotten who Donald Trump is and all of the things that he said. Okay, yes, I know he said he's not a threat to democracy, but there's a long list that you can pull up on ChatGPT if you want to that says otherwise. And I don't understand why the media, doesn't reinforce that. Yeah, he can get on stage and say those things, but you still got to remind people of how his actions said otherwise.
Well, we'll talk about it next hour. Morgan, we'll see in a little bit. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. And I just want to tell you guys, there was a huge Microsoft outage, which is affecting all banks and airlines. So if you have a flight out today, no matter where you're from, give your airline a call because they're saying because of this Microsoft outage, they have grounded a lot of planes. There's a lot of delays. So give yourself a little extra time and make sure you call your airline to see if your flight is actually taking off before you leave the crib this morning.
Hey,
all right?
I give you one word. China.
800-585.
That's China.
1051.
Okay.
It's the Breakfast Club. Stupid. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now, 800-585-1051.
Not just me, I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Jeez.
Yo, Envy, what's the word, bro? How you feeling? It's Mello.
Mello, what's up, Mello? Long time no speak. How you feeling?
For a fact, life is amazing. It is what it should be. How you feeling, Uncle Charlotte?
Peace, Mello. What's up,
Morning,
King?
everybody. It's
Life is amazing.
DJ
Jess Hilarious. I'm trying to marry it. How you doing?
Good morning. What's up?
Man, I just want to say, first and foremost, let's say happy birthday to my guy,
Again,
Trav.
guys.
You feel me? It was his birthday yesterday.
Again, why?
Just spread some love.
Happy born day, our guy Trav, man. We didn't wish Trav a happy born day yesterday because Taylor didn't remind us. But happy born day, Trav.
Yeah, happy birthday, Trav.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah, first off, y'all all need Donkey of the Day for that because he's been calling here for too long for that.
No, you're right. Taylor did come in there and remind us, but she didn't come back to tell us.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, nah, I get it. It's all good. I'm not even gonna hold you. I forgot to. I just went on the gram, but I'm not even gonna hold you. I ain't even got nothing funny to really say. I'm gonna just come up with a joke on the vert. Jess, you can use it if you want. What type of car y'all think Jesus drives?
What type of car Jesus drive?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Chrysler.
Wow.
Okay. I like
Chrysler.
that.
Goodbye, Mello. I'm sorry. I gotta hang up on you, bro.
I like that.
Sorry.
I like that. That's a good dad joke. I'm gonna use that later. I heard a good one yesterday too. What was it? I heard a good dad joke yesterday too about 50 Cent. Man, I put it in my phone because I'm old, so I couldn't remember.
So say it now.
Oh, it was what was the joke? See, I forgot. What was the
My
joke?
watch is not good, Envy.
Oh, it said I saw 50 Cent making a sweater.
Envy, Charlamagne,
I
have
said,
y'all frolicked?
Gee,
Is he here
you
yet?
knit?
Hello, this
think
is B-Mom
that,
from the Metro.
Hey, what's up, brother?
803, what's happening?
Get it off your
What's
chest.
up?
Man, what's good? So I'm thinking, obviously there's the rumors of Joe Biden having to step down, and I think he should. If he does, I think, obviously you put Kamala Harris where she's at, and you make Gretchen Whitmer the VP. What you think about that, Charlamagne?
Nah, that ain't gonna work. America ain't voting for an all-woman ticket. You got to go find the whitest white man you can find. You got to go find somebody in the Democratic Party that's MAGA white. Now, I would like to see Kamala Harris and Josh Shapiro, but I don't think America's ready for that either, because Josh Shapiro is Jewish, but I think that is the most solid ticket. But they got to go find somebody like white. They got to go find a white.
Like you said, white. What is white?
Like they got to find somebody that's almost Capitol Riot white in the Democratic Party.
Damn. All right. Well,
to put with Kamala. I heard some names though. I saw a guy yesterday. What's his name? Mark Kelly. He's an astronaut from Arizona. And another guy that's been floating around. I saw his name was Andy Bashir from Kentucky.
Okay.
They're gonna have to put her. If Kamala's at the top of the ticket, they're gonna have to put her with a white guy.
Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This is Pete. Shout out DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious. I love y'all, man. I listen to y'all every morning when I come to work, 6 o'clock.
Hey,
Happy birthday, Charlamagne. I'm a Cancer. My birthday was July the 3rd. Real quick, shout out to all the head custodians out there. I'm a head custodian, man. We don't get that much appreciation in the building.
You are absolutely right.
Teachers, but crap. The
Most
teachers even look past us and everything when we clean up after them. Besides we clean up after the kids, we got to clean up after the teachers too. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard y'all got Rapman on this morning.
Yes, sir.
That series, that show, I just watched it this week, man. It's amazing.
Amazing.
It is amazing.
Fantastic show. And anybody out there who's dealing with sickle cell or has family members that's dealing with sickle cell, y'all should watch Supercell. Supercell is an amazing show, man. Love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, Rapman's gonna be joining us next hour, and like you said, he's the creator of Supercell on Netflix. So,
and salute to all the custodians out there, man. Most important people in the buildings.
Absolutely.
Now, on line 4, we have Michelle. She's a stud, Charlamagne, and she wants you to relax on all the studs.
See?
Exactly, yes.
Michelle, good morning.
Morning. DJ Envy.
Too loud. See, studs always too loud. See, that's the problem.
Hey, Charlamagne, I get up at 4 in the morning because I'm a hard working stud. You got credit, man.
And you toxic too. Why you so loud this morning? You probably done smoked the black.
Hold on, right quick. Jess Hilarious. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, babe. Good morning.
You see what I'm saying? That's what studs do.
Baby.
Thank you so much.
No, studs are respectful. That's what you missing. You respectful.
No, studs move all the guys out the way and start flirting with any lady that's around. Don't care if it's your girlfriend, your sister.
And we show the women what they need to be appreciated about and show them how they be catered to.
Wow.
See, that's what you're missing.
That's right.
She probably got her. You probably got your dildo in the microwave right now, warming it up for later.
No, see, Charlamagne, let me tell you, I'm a loyal stud. I've been with my woman for 20 years now, baby.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Right.
Yeah. If some loyal studs out here, you gotta stop calling all these studs toxic, man. Some of us out here actually want families and wanna build lives, you know. Not
Girl,
just
a stud broke Charlamagne's heart. And he's trying not to.
It sounds like it, and I'm here to tell you, Charlamagne. I'm here to tell you that you are loved, sir. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be another stud out here that's gonna sweep you off your feet and take care of you like you need to be taken care of, sir.
Thank you. So I love studs.
Don't fret because we out here, baby. We out here.
But be honest. You know that it's a lot of y'all that's toxic.
Hey. It's a lot of young ones. I want to say that. And any of the studs under 25 are toxic as hell. I'm gonna tell you that.
Damn.
They like the little young dudes. So yeah.
All right. I'm gonna remember that. That's crazy. Little young 25-year-old studs with the poo shiesty mask and the dildos. They got all types of flavors of dildos.
That sounds scary. All right. Poo shiesty mask on and a dildo?
But she not lying though, yo. Them young studs, that's why I'm so scared for my little sister to be gay. She's funny. And she be on the studs, yo. Them studs, they the ones that be 20, 22, 23, 24. I be like, yes, please, man. No.
They show up with the poo shiesty mask. They got the vibrating dildos, the anal dildos, the strap-on dildos, the double-ended dildos. They just different.
I just heard like Jason.
Yo, Charlamagne knows more about studs than we think he do.
I know, right?
And apparently dildos too.
You know what I'm saying? A lot
Salute
going
to all
on.
the studs out there, though.
Jesus. All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up now. We got Jess with the Mess coming up. What we talking about?
First of all, Ozzy Osbourne played with Britney, but Britney clapped back. Britney Spears. So we're going to figure that out in a minute.
All right. We'll get to that next. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it on.
So Ozzy Osbourne and his family, they have a podcast, right? And so they was doing an episode of it. It's called the Osbourne Family Podcast. And they were reading through some comments that fans was leaving them. And one of the comments was like, do y'all ever see your daughter Kelly doing dances on TikTok? And Kelly said, no, why would anybody ever expect for me to be dancing on there, right? So somehow Britney Spears had came up, and Ozzy Osbourne said this about her dancing.
I'm fed up with seeing poor old Britney Spears on YouTube.
Dancing.
Every day.
Safe, Britney.
I know. I feel so sorry.
It's sad.
Poor little
Very,
thing.
very sad.
Yeah, very sad indeed.
It's heartbreaking.
It is.
I don't know how it's heartbreaking to see somebody dance, but I know he sound like just like Keith Robinson. But Britney Spears shared a post to her Instagram addressing the criticism towards her and people in general. And she said, every single day on my IG, number one, I hardly ever dance. Number two, I'm not poor at all. I have more ligature in my left toe than any grown man or woman on earth. If you don't believe me, how long do you think I should keep going for? In my transparent opinion, wealth and health isn't relied solely on cash in your bank account, which I have lots of that too. It relies on my quest and my own effing interest in how I demonstrate and serve back these wise a-holes, just as Kate did. I taught dance class last week. The post was pretty long, that's why I just stopped it. But the biggest highlight is when she directly addressed the Osbourne family. She said, I'm going to do a photo shoot with Kate and tell the Osbourne family, who is the most boring family known to mankind, to kindly F off. So, you know, white people get the beef and it's not really that interesting, but I'm tired of people talking about Britney dancing too. She's doing something that she like. All right, maybe her underwear don't ever come all the way up.
That's true.
But
she happy. She seemed like she happy when she does it, right?
But also, too, Britney's been around long enough to know, because she's an artist, when you put stuff out there, people are going to have a critique about it. So if you're going to get online and publicly dance, you know, people can say it looks sad, or, you know, they think she's terrible at dancing. They're going to have critiques.
Well, right. They've been. Well, you can always unfollow somebody. Like Ozzy Osbourne, come on, because for real, like, you don't have to watch her dance. And people have said this for years and years and years, and it's the first time she ever clapped back. She never said anything about it. And you know, that's Plies' girl, so he should be coming soon too. But no, he be getting mad when people be in the comments playing with her, ripping her to pieces, talking about, oh, it's mental health and all that. I think she's just doing what she like to do. White people, a lot of white people are kind of awkward like that. Maybe that's like, she looks happy. What
do you mean when you say white people are awkward, like they can't dance? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you know.
I think Britney has proven throughout the years that she can dance when she has the right choreography. You don't remember "I'm a Slave" video?
What?
And why are you talking like that?
You don't remember that video?
The I am a slave.
Yeah, I'm a slave. I'm a slave for you. Didn't Pharrell produce that?
Yeah, he did.
I guess, but she could never come out with that song today. It could
You know,
never.
you're right? Think about that. Can you imagine if a white woman came out with that song in 2024? Oh my God, Twitter would lose their mind. I'm surprised they ain't pull that video up to cancel it now.
Yeah, please. Yeah, well, you giving people ideas, yo, chill. Just leave her alone.
No, nobody cares. Cancel culture's been canceled. Nobody cares.
Right. And more white news, Rain Disick calls out Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. So that is Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian's 9-year-old son. On Wednesday, the episode of the Kardashians, Kourtney and her son Rain, he had an issue with her kissing her husband Travis Barker. They was on their way to like a trip to Australia, and when he got there, because Travis is touring with Blink 182. He back on tour. That's actually one of my favorite bands growing up. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, I was a Blink 182er for real. But anyway, yeah, so the little boy had a problem with them kissing and showing affection and all that, and this is what he said to his mother.
Mom, stop making out with Travis, bro. Like, didn't you just have a baby? Don't get another one this quick.
I think it's a beautiful thing to see parents, especially ones that just had a new baby, be affectionate and loving. There's nothing wrong with that.
Are you giving her a hickey now?
No. It's a gentle kiss on my neck.
Right.
I just missed him.
No, we gotta play it over here.
We on air, right?
Yes, we on air.
So why can I hear you whispering to Red talk about, you can't turn her mic up? You can't turn her mic up.
Then I didn't hear the audio. We ain't hear the audio.
But you thought you said that off it.
Stop making out with Travis, bro. Like, didn't you just have a baby? Don't get another one this quick.
I think it's a beautiful thing to see parents, especially ones that just had a new baby, be affectionate and loving. There's nothing wrong with that.
Are you giving her a hickey now?
No. It's a gentle kiss on my neck.
I got a couple of those.
You can't say that, but yeah, there's a bunch of those out there.
Slap all the fire out of Ashton. Excuse me, and you 9 boys back. Like, don't ever play with me like that.
Why little kids be liking to do that? Little kids be the biggest player haters.
Yo,
like, get out of here.
Because that's not his daddy.
That's I was ready to say that's Scott's son. And Rain been hating on his mother for a long time. Like, he always got something smart to say to her.
But biological kids act like that too. Like my two youngest, they see you hugging their mom, kissing their mom, a mom hugging you. They be like, "Get off my daddy, get off my mommy," pushing us apart, getting in between.
Yep. That's different, but not. Didn't y'all just have a baby? Goddamn, chill. Y'all want another one? Excuse me.
He got a point. Or she got a point.
Okay. No, Rain is a boy, but no, don't ever talk to me like that. Like,
Rain is a boy. Okay, well, that young man got a little point.
Are you giving her a hickey? Ew! Like, come on, chill out.
My kids do that too. If I'm kissing my wife, they be like, "Yeah," all the time, jumping between us all the time.
He kind of got a point. I'm not mad at the little young man.
It's the difference between the black kids doing it and the white kids doing it. You gotta know how to say it in the black house. Because I wish Ashton would ever. Are you giving him a hickey? Excuse me? Oh, okay. But anyway, that's all the stories I got for right now. But that's just with the mess for the first hour.
All right. Thank you, Jess. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. And then Rapman will be joining us. He's the creator of Supercell on Netflix. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning. Yeah, so we have breaking news that could impact millions. Microsoft is reporting widespread outages this morning at airlines, airports, banks, and media companies. Hope that doesn't affect us. American Airlines, United, and Delta are asking the FAA for a global ground stop on all flights, according to an alert from the FAA. Computer outages have been reported in many countries across the globe, including the airport in Berlin, Germany, and the London Stock Exchange, Google Cloud, and Gatwick Airport in London. Now, the issue is reportedly tied to a cybersecurity firm named CloudStrike, and they say a defect in a content update for Windows is behind the IT outage that is affecting millions. And they did confirm that the outage is not a cyber attack. So this is a developing story, and I'll keep you guys posted on that.
China. I'm telling you right now, the Republicans have been talking spicy about China all week, and China decided to tap our jaw. This is a little bit of cyber warfare. It's just a little bit, just to let them know you need to simmer that down. Okay? Y'all talking spicy about us all week. Watch this.
fake news. Okay, no fake news here. Okay, in other news on the other side of the aisle, Democrats, a report says that Barack Obama is telling his allies President Biden needs to possibly step down. The Washington Post says that former President Obama has told associates Biden's path to victory is significantly shrunk and he needs to seriously consider the viability of his candidacy. The Post adds that Obama has been working behind the scenes, taking calls from Democrats who feel anxious about Biden's political future, including one with former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who is said to be one of Biden's closest allies. Now, the Post reports that Pelosi has been talking with Biden's inner circle about low poll numbers, and the New York Times also reported that Biden has begun to accept the idea that he may not be able to win the election in November and may have to drop out of the race.
That's the only question that I've been asking for the past year and some change. Is the Biden-Harris ticket a winnable ticket? And if President Obama is saying that he doesn't believe it is, if Nancy Pelosi is saying she doesn't believe it is, if Chuck Schumer is saying he doesn't believe it is, then we should believe them, because we clearly don't believe our own eyes and ears. We haven't believed our own eyes and ears over the last year and a half, so I'm going to believe them. And if Biden drops out, I think it will simply give the party something it doesn't have right now, and that's energy.
But he has to drop out. I mean, but you think about it like this. The people that were behind him show that we're not united, show that we lack trust in him. So he can't. It's better that he does it ASAP now, because now it's to the point where his own people ain't trusting in him.
I don't even think it's a lack of trust that people have. I don't even know if it's a lack of trust that people have. People have a lack of trust that he can win. That's what it is. I don't think anybody has a problem with the job that he's doing. It's the fact that can he win? They don't think he can win.
Mm-hmm. Well, switching gears a little bit, and NFL Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, he's demanding accountability after being removed from a United Airlines flight in handcuffs in front of his family last week. According to Davis, 6 FBI and law enforcement officials boarded a plane for what the FBI said was a report of a violent assault. The Denver Broncos legend was traveling from Denver to California with his wife and children. He says he simply tapped the flight attendant on the shoulder after a man failed to acknowledge his son asking for a cup of ice. Davis and his wife talked about the incident. Let's hear more from them.
They come right towards me. And at that point, my mind is like, what the heck is going on? I'm in shock that this guy is actually putting handcuffs on me. I was powerless. I couldn't do anything. I would want to know why. Why would you want to ruin a man's life like that? And I didn't want him to answer those questions in front of my children. Like, look them in the eyes and tell them why they tried to harm, destroy their dad.
Unfortunately, because of the beautiful color of your skin, your experiences in this world are going to be different. And unfortunately, at 13, 11, and 9, you've had an experience.
That's Terrell's wife, Tamika. She said it was the worst experience of her life, and now they're left trying to help their kids process what happened to their dad. Now, a lawyer for Davis says United Airlines has apologized for the incident, but it's not enough. United has apologized to the athlete and said it removed the flight attendant from duty while they closely review this matter. Of course, Davis is black, and he feels like race played a part in this role. He says he was humiliated by the incident.
I'm sorry him and his family had to go through that, man.
Let's say his name, Eric Garner. He's being remembered on the 10th anniversary of his chokehold death at the hands of a NYPD cop. Garner's mother, Gwen Carr, led a march on Wednesday in Staten Island in honor of her son. She was joined by Garner's daughter and cousin in marching to the site where her son was killed as police were trying to arrest him for selling Lucy's, some cigarettes. Now, former officer Daniel Pantaleo was fired, but he was not charged after authorities said he used a banned chokehold on Garner. A video of Garner's final moments claiming he couldn't breathe went viral and triggered widespread outrage and calls for accountability within the NYPD and, of course, with police across the nation. So this is one of those things we gotta continue to say his name, Eric Garner.
Yes, R.I.P. to Eric Garner, sending his family positive energy, love, and light always. Rest in peace to his daughter, Erica Garner. Just salute to the whole family, man. Sending the whole family healing energy always. 10 years, 10 years go by like that.
Sure
did. Right?
My God.
And look, where we are now, we've grown so much, right?
That's right.
No.
That's your front page news.
Thank you, Morgan.
You can follow me on socials at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, continue to follow the Black Information Network at Black Information Network and BINnews.com. Happy Friday, y'all.
All right.
Thank you, Morgan.
Now, when we come back, Rapman will be joining us. He's the creator of Supercell, the series on Netflix. And we're going to talk to him next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, right.
We got Rapman. Welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Big up, man. Thank you for having me.
Man, Rapman is the creator and director of a Netflix show that had me in a chokehold during vacation called Supercell. From July 8th to July 14th, he was the number one. No, you were the most watched show on Netflix.
That's
spent
right.
2 weeks at number one.
2 weeks, not number one.
Yeah, 7.1 million views. How that feel, my brother?
Hey, no, it felt humbling, man, but it felt good. I ain't gonna lie, I put a big smile on my face. You know?
Let's start from the beginning. Who is Rapman? Where did Rapman come from? Because you started off as a rapper. Let's go through the career for people that don't know who Rapman is.
Well, I was just like every other guy in South London trying to rap. Yeah, but them days, our UK rap scene was it weren't where it is now. So we're trying to sound like Big, we're trying to sound like Jay and Pac. So we're rapping with the accent them days. And there was another form of music called garage and grime. But I love rap so much, I was always rapping with the American accent. So I got the nickname Rapman from a young age. So my thing is, though, I was the type of person that would love, give me the loot on the album and expect to see the music video to that, but that video never come out. I would listen to Jay's album and expect to see the video for a week ago and it would never come out. And I was like, why do they never do the music videos to the story songs,
videos
man?
To everything.
No, but I like the story songs. You know the ones, that was my thing. But
like I got a story to tell.
Yeah, but there's never the visuals. So I said, when I start rapping, I'm going to do the visuals to then make them like short films. So when I started doing music, I started doing these short films. They were like musically narrated short videos, man. I was doing it for years for fun for people in my neighborhood, and it just started growing and growing and growing until I done one called Sharo's Story that went viral all through the UK, landed in my boy James Samuel's hands, who would then put it in Jay-Z's hands and Ty-Ty's hands, and the next thing you know, I'm meeting Jay-Z and Ty-Ty, and they signed me to Rock Nation, and they said, what do you want to do now that you're with us?
Sounds you at Rock Nation as a rapper at the time?
Nah. They saw the vision as a filmmaker.
Got you.
So I'm with them as a filmmaker. So and they just said, what do you want to do? So I got a TV show, man. I got an idea for a TV show. They're like, cool. It wasn't Supercell. It was another show. So they took me out to LA and I pitched it everywhere. Every studio you could think of. FX, Hulu, Amazon. No one wanted it. But Netflix said, yeah, we love it. But because it's set in the UK, you got to go back to the UK and pitch it down there. So I went back to the UK, pitched the show. She didn't want it. But she said she's a big fan. Let's keep in touch. That's like... That didn't mean that to me. I felt like I failed. It didn't work. So anyway, I moved on with my life and I wrote a movie called Blue Story. Done really well in the UK. But before it came out, there was a big marketing campaign on it. So Netflix said, look, we want to take you out. I'm like, yo, I'm going to rinse this. So I picked the most expensive restaurant I could find. And I went there and I was just eating that free food, man. And then in between the food, they told me it was a general. So I'm just there eating, but they kept on asking me questions like, what do you want to do next? I was like, I don't know. I want to see what the film does. But have you got any ideas for a show? I was like, I got one idea.
And who was this with, Netflix or Rock Nation?
No, this is Netflix at this point.
Okay.
So I gave them some idea and they said, oh, that's all right. And they said, you got anything else? I was like, right, this is one of those meetings. I thought I just came to eat a food and catch up. So with the food in still in my mouth, I said, look, I got this idea about people from my part of London, South London, and they get powers. It ain't like your cape, spandex. These people are going for real things. And they went quiet and I looked up, it looked like ka-ching. It's like there was dollar signs in their eyes. So I said, okay, so you don't like that one. And they just want me to develop it from there. And then fast forward 4 years.
I don't believe that. You're not gonna make me believe that you sat down with somebody and told them you wanted to make an all-black show with people with sickle cell superpowers and it's science fiction,
bro.
And they got it.
I don't think anyone else would have made it. It might have helped that the head of UK Netflix does look like me and you.
Okay.
So that might have helped. Mm-hmm. But I think it was such to the point that the UK's never had anything like it. So it was just like, it could really go left or this could really work. And I think she was ready to take that chance, man.
Now, I don't want to give too much away from Supercell, but I do got a lot of questions because I really did enjoy the show. You know what was so crazy? My wife turned it on. And we was on vacation, so I'm laying in bed. My wife goes, oh, look at Cuppy. And so I open my eyes.
Big up Cuppy.
And I go, oh, that's Cuppy. I said, Cuppy's on this show, so that's what really made me start watching.
That's dope. That's good.
From episode
definitely have to big up Cuppy on that. That's nice. Yeah, she reached out years ago and just said she wants to work with me. Mm-hmm. And I said, obviously she's not an actress, but I said, I might have something for you. And she came off the plane from where she was out the country just to do that scene.
Man, you know what's so funny? I text her, right? And I go, Yo, I said, we sitting there, we on vacation, we watching this show. I just saw you on it. And she texted back and she was like, oh, that's love. She was like, man, Rapman is amazing. And I'm like, that's not the name of the show. Like, name of the show is Super. And so when the show's over, then it goes Rapman. I'm like, oh, okay, you made the show. But where did the concept of Supercell come from? Because I read in the Hollywood Reporter, the death of George Floyd was an inspiration.
Yeah, so it was 2020 when the pandemic just kicked in, and George Floyd got murdered, obviously, as you know. And obviously, you know how it felt over here, obviously. But that you weren't alone in that feeling. But in the UK and probably the rest of the world, we just felt like it's just one step too far now. It's just too much. And a lot of people, like artists and creators, were going into central London to protest, peaceful protest. And I was like, is this the best way I can use my platform to make this, to uplift black people? Because it was just a sad time in London at that time, like, and I didn't know how long TV takes. I think, you know what, if I write this TV show now, it could probably be out by the end of the year, and you know, blacks will feel like we're superpowers. So that's when I started writing it. So I started writing it, motivated by George Floyd, and then I wanted a superpower that came from something real. And sickle cell to me was always something I never understood. That why is there a disease that genuinely puts dark skin tones in a weak position of weakness? I never understood that. So I said, nah, man, like, I need to spin this on his head. Because another thing, you walk into a room with 10 people, and if you ask them about sickle cell, if more than 3 people put their hand up, you're in a great room. Because most people don't know nothing about it. And that's even our own community. They pretend like they do, but a lot of people don't know nothing about it. So I said, how can I make this a thing of power? How can I raise awareness? And I just think, you know what, if there's something that can make us weak, there must be something that can make us strong. And as a parent, if I was having to live with sickle cell, that would make me weak and tired and hurt and pain, but it would make my kid extraordinary, I'll take that deal.
Why sickle cell in particular, though? Like,
I knew one girl, and every time, like, she wouldn't come into college, and I was like, why are you never turning up? She's like, oh, I got sickle cell. And she was every 2 weeks, she'll be in hospital. And she showed me like a whole bag of her blood transfusion. This was like a massive. You said, you're taking this amount of blood every 2 weeks. And it was crazy to me. And I ended up going down the rabbit hole about it, trying to figure out where it came from. And there's no real answers. But it was the only fact is it predominantly affects darker skin. I was like, nah, if someone ain't going to give me answers, we're going to have to get people talking, man. So it always stuck in the back of my head. So as soon as I got the opportunity, I just opened the door on it, man.
Well, you're a hip-hop head, so it's like, you know, all of us first, well, I'm not going to say first heard of sickle cell, but Prodigy and T-Boz from TLC. I was going to say Prodigy was the first one that made me look into it was when I heard Prodigy had it.
First time I ever heard it was when Pac said, hey, one of y'all got sickle cell. That was sickle cell. Like, that's the first time I ever heard the word. And then I started realizing that T-Boz had it.
All right, we got more with Rapman when we come back. He is the creator of Supercell. That's the series on Netflix. We're going to talk to him some more when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Rapman, the creator of Supercell, the series on Netflix. When I was watching you on the Winners Talking podcast, and
Winners Talk.
And you was talking about how sometimes, especially when they do films in London, it doesn't translate to the U.S. And you really wanted something to translate to the U.S. Why was that so important to you?
It's the biggest playing field. Like, I love the UK. I'm a super proud Londoner, but you know, you're not really, you can't really fly if you're only doing it in the smallest stage, you know, and US is the biggest stage, you know, so I'm thinking if I can get it to connect outside of the UK and the US, I can keep on telling stories, you know, and I didn't water it down, so the slang's harsh. I didn't try to make it feasible for your ears. I kind of wanted you to learn the language. Like when I used to watch The Wire, I learned their language, so I didn't want to water it down, even though I think Netflix was thinking, are they going to get it? I was like, I hope. So that's why I was worried, because I didn't even try to make it appealing to the States. Like, I could have given all the gang members guns all the time, like how it, but I was like, it's not really like that. Let me just do it exactly how it is and hope that they learn. So, yeah, man, I feel like I want to I want to swim in the biggest pond in it. So.
That's what I love about it, right? Because, you know, I want to know your world. I know the street world over here. It's the same reason I like Top Boy.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, you know, about something like Top Boy. It was a great show, but it didn't really get success until later. So why do you think Supercell popped off so fast?
I think Top Boy done well. I think it's because of Top Boy Supercell done well. I think by the time you've seen Top Boy, you understand our language a bit more, our dialect, and you know, you see our artists coming through, artists like Central C, I think the culture from the UK is starting to seep in a bit more. It's starting to blend in. So the time Supercell comes out, you're used to the voice a bit more, the accent, and I think it was just timing, man. You know, I believe everything's timing in life, and I feel like this was the perfect time.
Now, I love the concept. So you basically came up with the concept eating, so it wasn't something that you pre-thought. This was like you just eating and just like, I'm just gonna throw on the wall, see what sticks.
No, it weren't that deep. Before that conversation with Netflix, I was doing promotion for my movie, and one of the cast members asked me on camera, what are you going to do next? You just going to keep on doing the hood stuff? I said, yeah, maybe, but I want to flip on his head and do it about people with powers. And that's the first time I ever spoke it. But I had no concept of what it would be. So it stuck in my head. So when Netflix asked me like a month later, it was just still there. And I just gave to them what I said to them, and they actually could make it. Someone asking me, who's your friend? It's like, you're asking me, nah, that's dope. But someone who actually does that for the living, presses the green button on a TV show, asked me, I was probably a bit more eloquent with how I was delivering it, and it just sold, man.
The dope thing about it is the investment that they put, right? Because it's not like a movie that okay, you just film in London and go. You got special effects. Yeah. You got people doing their own stunts, and you got green. It's talk about some of that, because I seen some of that behind the scenes footage of all the stuff that it took to make the movie and to make the flick series.
Yeah, you know what? And for London, that was a big budget show. Like, it's not, don't get twisted, it ain't no Game of Thrones budget, but for the UK, they don't normally put that type of money in shows, especially when the cast looks like that. So that's what I got to give.
Especially when it's a black cast.
Exactly what I mean. That's what I'm saying. So I remember saying to them, if I'm going to do this, you have to let me do it right. Let me just swing as high as I can with this, as hard as I can, and let me just try with it. Don't give me the half budget on it. Give me enough where I can at least do it. And I think when she made the decision to do it, she just agreed. She said, cool, whatever it is, do what you want to do with it. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to do spoilers, but when I think about Michael and how he kept trying to change the future, do you believe that your fate is already set? I don't want to give too much, but do you believe your fate is already set?
Yeah, and if you've seen it to the end, and you've seen how it ends, and that's the reason why I feel like it ends like that. I feel like no matter what, you might be able to. I don't want to say too much, but I do believe that. Yeah, that's to answer your question without spoiling. I think the answer is yes. I do believe that what's meant to be will be, but I still feel like you have to push for the direction you want to go. Like I believed one day I'll be sitting here with people like yourself and doing what I'm doing with Netflix. But it wouldn't have been if I decided just to hang on the block with my people and not stay into write and not go here to learn. So I feel like you have to go 70% of the way at least.
And hold on, you said the end now. You got to have these seasons mapped out, right? Because it can't end the way it ends.
I've got a 3-season story in my head.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got a 3-season story in my head. Not saying it can't go further, but I've got 3 seasons where I know where it goes.
Because I need to know why this is happening. Why are these people getting snatched up? I'm trying not to give it away. As I'm saying, I'm just trying to figure out what's the overall goal.
If Netflix pressed the button on it, I will promise you all your questions will be answered.
Now, one time there was a conversation about British actors taking over in the U.S. and some of the U.S. actors were upset. Idris Elba, Damson Idris, just some of the actors from Britain. So what is your thoughts on that? And would you use American actors?
100% I would use American actors if they fit the role. And I don't think people should be mad at the UK. We grew up with nothing on TV screens except for American accent TV shows and movies. So all we took in was your accent. That's why we can do it. So when we get these roles, and they study acting a lot in the UK. I don't say they don't do it in the US, but it's a big thing in the UK to go to drama school. Like, you have to do your 3 years and then your masters. So the actors can come over, like Idris and Damson and all these other actors, and can come over and do this because they can. But bro, I was chatting to someone the other day. She was doing an American girl. She was doing the UK accent just on watching Top Boy and Supercell. So I was saying 10 years from now, maybe 5. They're going to be coming to steal our jobs. You know, we're just a bit ahead because we've had you on our screen for longer. Give it 10 more years, 10 more seasons of Supercell. You're going to be have people coming to take our jobs, man.
I go from, but that's my 11-year-old's thing. My 11-year-old mastered the London accent, and every time she orders something from Uber Eats or somebody picks up, she uses that accent, and she thinks she's from London, like 1,000%. Her name is London, which is funny.
That's sick. Bro, and I think it's starting to happen. So you're doing it, first of all, as a joke. But imagine if you actually, your little one wants to act. If your little one comes in and can kill the accent, and I'm giving her the role. I don't care if she lives over here or she lives over there. I want the best person for this role. So it's going to happen.
You know, another connection people don't usually make is the connection, at least I see, between London and like Nigeria.
It's a massive deal. I'm Nigerian.
Okay.
A lot of it is like, for example, my parents, the minute over there when the better life is in the UK. So you had a lot of people go to America, but a lot of Nigerians live in London, you know. So, and it's just because my mum and dad would just tell me that You know, my grandparents would tell them, if you get well, go to London and you can have a better life for your family. So in the UK, Caribbean, African, that's where predominantly most of the blacks are from.
What's a better storytelling outlet for you, music or TV?
TV, and I'll tell you why. Other than the fact that, you know, rapping is such a super skill, and I feel like I was okay, but I wasn't Jay-Z or Biggie.
Who is?
Right. And these days, and it's funny, these days I don't even think you have to be them no more. You just need a flipping a gimmick or a hook or an angle. Mm-hmm. But the thing what I can do with TV and film, I've got a bigger platform, I've got a bigger canvas to paint. Like when I was trying to do a song in 5 minutes, it was just like I got so much more details I want to say about the story or the character. When I get a canvas like film and TV, I can stretch it out, make you feel emotion, get you connected to the character. So for me, I'm where I'm meant to be, man. I'm happy here, and I just want to keep on painting these big canvases.
All right, well, don't move. We got more with Rapman when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with the creator of Supercell, Rapman. Charlamagne?
Another thing about this show, and I know there's probably some symbolism in this, all of the main characters' superpowers, they come out when they seem like they're under extreme stress or when they're all near each other.
Yes.
So the thing I get from that is black people, we definitely perform well under pressure. We make the best out of the worst situations. And unity and group operation, I think, brings out the best in us as well.
I agree with that. And my main thing was literally with the pressure thing, I feel like we only ever do become our best version when we get to that peak where we think, well, it's that line, it's either you're going to fall under. But if you go over, that's when the greatness comes. And I think that's why when it's kind of sink or swim, you know, fight or flight, what they say, that's when it comes out. So that's why if you see everyone in there when they're at their last string, and then boom, that's when it happens.
I was going to say congratulations.
I be wanting to ask you stuff, but then I'm like, am I going to give it away?
You can't give it away yet.
But you know what? It's been 3-4 weeks.
It is. People are hearing more and more now. I haven't seen the whole thing, so people are hearing more and more.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's true.
I caught on when I heard somebody else be like, yo, you got to watch it. I'm like, I'll watch it. Because some of the international movies, I'm like, am I going to be cool with the accent at first? And I'm like, nah, you could get it. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. And it's true, we do want it to carry on. The good thing with shows like this, there's like a 90-day window to get into the top viewed of all time. And I don't know if we're heading for that or not, because it's, you know, you need to get like 90 million views. We're on like 25, which is crazy for a UK show. But basically, Netflix do monitor it over 3-4 months. So it's not like a music. You release an album, you've got like the first opening week to really decide if it's a hit or not. It don't work like that, Netflix. So I don't want to spoil too much, but enough to get people to want to watch.
There's people with the Supercell collecting other people with the Supercell, right?
Yes.
But they're collecting them on behalf of white people.
Yep. I knew that you could look at that. It's funny. I saw big up Vince Staple. I never met him, but I saw him tweet, yo, those super coons had me shocked. That was crazy. I was laughing out loud. Like, I couldn't believe it. But you know what the thing, I literally was laughing out loud when I saw that tweet. But the thing with that, it's funny because I've only ever been asked about this on one other interview. We are the talent, we are the culture, we are the heart, we bring the energy, we bring the vibe, but do we not dance for the people, for the other side?
Absolutely.
And it's just, you can't escape it. I don't know if it's because where we are based, we are not the majority.
That's right.
But when we are and where we are shining, no matter how great we are, like, I don't want to start blowing everything up, but you should really, do you own this place? Do you own, you know what I'm saying? Like, you when I think of this, I think of you guys. You have the power, but I don't know how much power you got, but I'm assuming there's always someone on top who, I mean, you can't do that. Or envy, that's a bit much.
I've never gotten that in 14 years.
Oh, then you're a G. A lot of people ain't got there.
We've been lucky. We haven't.
But how much other people do you know who is just as famous or such as you, who has still got a ask upstairs?
And I've carved out my own entity here called the Black Effect Podcast Network.
Oh, you let me come on that. Then we can really chop it up.
I would love to do a Supercell podcast,
bro.
Like, were you you're breaking down each episode, bro? For people, I would love that.
When you're ready, bro, we can really go off on that lap.
That's
properly.
done.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Absolutely.
Let's do that. Yeah, no.
Now, congratulations, you got 100% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes.
That ain't easy.
That was just not easy. We just seen with Tyler Perry, his didn't do as well. So the fact that you got 100% is great. But I was going to ask, it took 4 years to do this one. So when season 2, is it going to be another 4 years?
Nah, and it won't, because a lot of that is breaking the world, getting the characters right. Because the world is, you know the world, you know the characters. It won't take as long. How long it will take, it just depends on how soon they press the button. It won't take as long.
Don't take us long.
This is so ill though, because I thought I was going to talk to you and you was going to tell me like your mother or your grandmother or somebody you know had sickle cell. Just the fact that you care about it because it impacts so many black people.
Bro, how can there be something that only affects you because of you're black? Bro, do you know how crazy that is? Like, I feel like we need to ask more questions. Like, why is no one asking where did this come from? Why is no one asking why? Bro, skin is skin. Don't get it, because the culture comes with how you're raised. But how dark your skin is and how light your skin is shouldn't make a difference to a disease.
Right.
I guess I've never done the knowledge to it to even know that. I never even thought that sickle cell was just a black disease.
They say it predominantly affects black, and there is some other races, but I personally have never met someone that's not black with it. So I'm not so... But I never understood it. So I'm hoping now the conversation is out there. Maybe people might do some proper research and find out what the answer is, man.
How can we bring more awareness to the disease, you think?
With what you're doing right now is already doing it. There's sickle cell conventions pretty often. I think just mention it. Like, I think everyone just talk about it, have a conversation, maybe get someone who's living with it on the show. Like, 'cause there's a lot of people in power or whatever who are living with this. I just think
we've definitely had Prodigy and T-Bars on over the years.
Yeah, the conversation just don't happen enough. Like, it's funny that episode of Power came out and they mentioned it this week, and I thought that's weird. Right close to Super Soul, the conversation of sickle cell is out on 2 popular shows. But normally no one talks about it, man. Like, when I was doing this show in the UK, all of their execs had to do the research, minus my main exec whose brother's got it. But everybody else, they had to do the research. No one knew what they was making, you know? So I just think keep the conversation going, man. Like, blood drives. It's like someone like you yourself turn up to blood drives. That would be crazy, just shining light, man.
I have a few questions, but like one question I had for you is you said that the exec at Netflix knew you in the UK. So what level of rapper were you in the UK? Like, who was comparable to you over here?
I wasn't known because I was like, the biggest rapper in the UK right now is obviously Central C, right?
Yeah.
But Central C at that time wasn't crossed over. It was probably Stormzy, Dave, Giggs,
Love Dave.
Yeah. So, but Shiro's story, what I'd done, it was this particular project that was massive. It was the biggest thing in the UK for years. And this is not sounding like I'm gloating. It was just, it had the whole world in the UK in a chokehold because everyone's waiting for the next part, because I was releasing parts like every other month. So everybody was waiting. So because, this is a quick example before I get pulled out. There was a show called The Bodyguard that was on BBC. It came on Netflix after a while, but it was massive in the UK. And it was BBC's biggest show for years, and it was like their finale. Okay, so the finale was trending on Twitter in the UK, but I didn't know about Bodyguard, so I released my final part of Shiro's story the same day. We trended above that. So all the breakfast shows, the daytime shows the next day was like, so you was probably watching this, and it was a clip of The Bodyguard, all white cast, good show, great show. But your kids were watching this, and it was a clip of Shiro's story. That had every single network in the UK, Netflix, everyone like, who is this guy? Who can do something off their own back? No money, put it on YouTube and trend above the biggest show that the UK's got. It opened every door, bro. It was like a blessing, that thing there, because it fell into so much people's hands, and then that's how I was massive. So because of Shiro's story, that was before Shiro's story, nobody knew me. Come Shiro's story, I was probably one of the hottest in the UK. So if in the UK I could have been maybe
Big Sean, Wale, what Hotter Than That, Cole. I mean,
I could have been Cole at that time.
Really?
I could have been Cole at that time.
The big three
at that time. At that time.
Okay.
But at that time, I was at that. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was, but for that moment while Shiro's story was out, everyone. So all the other rappers was reaching out. Everybody reached out. It was just a big deal, man. It was just a big deal at the time.
Well, congratulations on everything, man.
Thank you, man.
Please go watch Supercell and get prepared for the Supercell podcast on the Black Effect Podcast Network, hosted by Rapman.
I can do that. I can bring some of my casting as well.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, my cast, man. They want to roll up, so that would be dope.
Those podcasts like that are big over here. Like,
bro, anything to push the narrative. As I said, I'm fans of you guys and what you have achieved with this. This was like an outlet for the black culture across the world, because there's so many other things now, but we've been seeing this for decades, bro.
15 years.
Yeah, and we know that this is where it began. So, bro, anything I can do to be a part of it, I'm honored, man.
Let's do it.
There you have it. It's Rapman. We appreciate you for joining us. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club on this Friday.
What's happening, man? Salute to Rapman for pulling up. Make sure y'all go watch Supercell on Netflix right now. It was the #1 rated show on Netflix, #1 viewed show on Netflix for like 2 weeks. Very good show, man.
That's right. And let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Weapon. Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore. Just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so Meg unbothered by Tory fans. So a video surfaced of Meg Thee Stallion leaving an establishment, and the people outside can be heard shouting at her while she was walking with one of her friends or somebody from her entourage.
Free Tory, man. Free Tory Lanez, man.
So
that's corny.
She did. I know, very, very corny. It was like, so that's the only audio that was like actually clear, but it was like random people shouting it out to her and everything, and she didn't really seem too bothered by it, but she never directly acknowledged any of the people that screamed Tory. She just kind of made a face like a gag face, like whatever. You know,
why would you be yelling that to Megan? Megan wants Tory in jail. You should go down to the prison. Go down to the prison that Tory in and stand out there and scream free Tory. Go protest out there.
Remember in his, she said, write him a letter or something. She said, schedule a conjugal visit. Schedule a conjugal visit. That was one of the funniest lines from his. The only visible reaction she had was putting her hand to her mouth, like I said, acting like she was throwing up because she was so disgusted. I would get disgusted by hearing somebody's name that shot me too. Meg's foundation helps elderly, in better news for her. Meg Thee Stallion's Pete and Thomas Foundation is collaborating with Breath of Life Incorporated to launch the Emergency Power Program. The Power Program aims to provide generators to senior citizens across Houston. The goal is to ensure that they have access to electricity during natural disasters. The collaboration was inspired by the citywide power outages in Houston after Hurricane Beryl.
Oh, dropping a clues bomb for Meg Thee Stallion. That's dope.
That's really,
Trey the
really
Truth
good.
sitting around somewhere right now like, how can I one that up? Okay? You ain't going to be out here buying these old people generators, and I ain't about to get in on this action.
You
Megan.
know how he be, yo. He just got to do something.
He going to have the whole hood with HVACs.
I'm
right?
telling you, he is the hood superhero. Oh my gosh. Alleged armed robber live streams his police chase. So a man suspected of armed robbery ran from the police with his girlfriend and his infant baby in the car.
I seen that yesterday.
Let us out, bro. Let us out.
Bro, I'm not even supposed to be in this right now.
Bro, Dayan, pull over. You don't give a shit about your baby, bro.
I do. I love both of y'all.
Then pull the over.
What the you think I live for?
Bro, you finna get us killed, bro. They got guns pointed to the car, bro.
For some that
bro,
I didn't
let
do.
us out. Don't matter who the get it. Let me the out with my baby. I'm not finna keep telling you, bro. Pull the over and run. That's your best tip.
Yeah, that was extremely sad. He was one of the 3 suspects in an armed robbery in Beverly Hills. He was later identified as 21-year-old Diane Henderson, or Diane. I'm not sure how to pronounce this young man's name. But as you heard, she continuously begged him to pull over. Eventually, he did pull over on a dead end. He hugged the girl and his baby, kissed her, and got on his knees to surrender. The cops put him in handcuffs, took him, the girlfriend, and the baby away.
They put the baby in handcuffs?
No, they ain't put no baby in handcuffs, man. This guy's crazy.
The way you said it, baby, you made it. I'm like, what? Oh, baby.
Yo, get out of here, man.
Yo, no, they just took all of them away. They were arrested, but it wasn't reported if the girlfriend was charged with anything. That they did not say, and they didn't say where the baby was taken, yo. But the baby wasn't cuffed. Just
ladies, y'all gotta stop letting just any old person shoot y'all club up, man. You gotta know who you procreating with before you, sit down and procreate with people.
Well,
or lay down and procreate with people.
It sounded like she didn't know. It sounded like she had no idea. And then when do we get to the place where we on a police chase and we live stream?
We old, man. You gotta understand. We was born in 1978, so he looked like a young man, from
21.
the little clip that I saw.
Yeah,
How
he was
old
21. He was 21.
That's literally a part of their existence. Like, that's a part of their life. Like, they don't know how to do anything without going live.
But how can you get away if you on live stream? You're trying to get away, but you're on live stream. The cops be like, he just made a left on Charles Street. Oh, he just made a right on Walker Street. Like, it's stupid.
But he kept saying he was going to die. The live was long. He kept saying, like, I know I'm going to die. So he was taping it. This ain't the first time I seen somebody die on live, like one of them little young guys they know. It was one guy last year in Baltimore, actually. He was live streaming. The cops was coming there and raid his house, and they was going to kill him on sight. And that's exactly what happened. He died.
Well, at least have some empathy for your baby mom and your child.
Baby. Yep.
Damn.
Yep, and she was begging to get out. But he kept on saying, I love y'all, but if I stop, they going to kill me. All right, your baby in the car. But they did stop, like I said. But I mean, he did stop.
What if they were telling the baby put their hands up? They're telling the baby put his hands up.
Shut up, man.
Okay, so for the last story,
thank you, Jess.
25 greatest R&B artists of all time. So Forbes released their list of the 25 greatest R&B artists of all time, and I'm just going to name a few. First, Erykah Badu. Second, D'Angelo. 3, Mary J. Blige. 4, Sade. 5, SZA. 6, Frank Ocean. 7, Aaliyah. 8, Usher. 9, TLC. And 10, Mariah Carey.
Now, is this in order or is this just 25 R&B?
No, they got them in order.
This is in order.
They bugging.
I saw this yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeff. 11,
Jill Scott. 12,
Jill is
Brandy.
too low.
Yo, what? Green is 13.
Jill supposed to be, in my generation, I'm only speaking for me, because R&B is too deep. I don't even know how you can sit down and try to do a top 25 R&B list. It's too deep, too many decades. But if you talk about, from my personal taste, I got Jill top 3. It's Erykah, Jill, and Mary J. Blige for me.
There you go. That's what I was saying.
Y'all don't got Usher up there?
Yeah, they do. He number 8. He's after SZA and Frank Ocean.
But where's Marvin Gaye? Where's Stevie Wonder? Where's Patti LaBelle? Where the Isley Brothers? That's what I'm saying. Like that, you can't. I don't know. I don't even know why somebody would even sit down and attempt to try to make a top 25 R&B list. It's too much.
This is jokes. Anita Baker is number 14. John Legend, whom I love, is number 15. En Vogue, 16. Aaron Neville, 17. SWV is 18. Damn.
Where's Donny Hathaway?
Tina Turner, R&B.
She's
number 19.
Yeah, but what about New Edition? The New Edition on that list? What about Jodeci on that list?
They got Frank Ocean at number 6. Come on, man, cut it out. Y'all got to cut it out. Like, knock it off. And I don't think Marvin Gaye is on this list at all. So if you ain't got Marvin Gaye on a top R&B list, then you just bugging.
Who does these lists?
I have no idea. I'm not mad at number 1 though, because for my own personal taste though, that's my personal taste. Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Mary J. Blige. That's mine. But I'm born in 1978.
I like D'Angelo too. I do like D'Angelo.
Yeah, Mary would be number 1 on my list.
Number 2 R&B artist of all time.
Not before Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, no. He's right after Mary. He's right before Mary. Mary number 3. That's crazy. Yeah, they got Floetry on here, number 22.
I'm gonna be honest, man. This list kind of trash.
Kind of trash.
It is
trash.
It's not because of who's on it. It's just that R&B is just too deep. I don't even know how you could even sit down to begin to do a top 25 R&B. No,
it's trash because of who's on it and who's not on it. Absolutely, positively, absolutely.
And you would have to have like 70-year-old, 80-year-old people in the room, along with some, you'd have 20-somethings. Like every demographic would have to be represented to put together a proper list, and you still wouldn't get it right.
Instead of all time, though. So
ain't no Marvin Gaye on here.
No Marvin
Jill
Gaye.
Scott number 11.
They got Al Green, but no Marvin Gaye.
Cut it out.
Well, that's Jess With The Mess.
All right.
We're dropping the clues bomb for Erykah Badu, though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm never going to dispute that at number 1.
All right. Well, Charlamagne, who you give me a donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour, we got another dummy who decided to post something on social media to help the police. Okay? His name is Hassan something. He needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him.
All right. We'll get to that next. And then Angela Simmons will be joining us. You got some Mary? Thank you. Let's play some Mary right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Come on, let's go.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard. Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Friday, July 19th goes to Hassan Flo. He is a North Carolina man who has helped put himself in prison. What do you mean, Uncle Charlotte? He helped put himself in prison. Well, let me tell you, this 23-year-old Charlotte, North Carolina man committed 2 armed robberies in 2023. He robbed a Sam's Mart in Charlotte. He had the lower part of his face concealed by a red bandana. He's clearly watched too many movies and rap videos, and of course he was armed with a pistol. Then when he entered the Sam's Mart, he put the pistol to the employee and told her, "Shut up, I'll shoot you." He also told the employee that he just got out of prison. I don't need your backstory, sir. Okay, all right, you telling me that you just got out of prison does nothing to make this situation any less traumatic for me. And if you tell me that you just got out of prison while you robbing me, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I can't wait for you to go back. Okay, he got all the money out the register, probably $173, and then he bounced. So the next month, he was back at it. This time, he hit a 7-Eleven. Okay, he wore the same red bandana. You didn't even switch it up. Okay, didn't even switch it up. Same red bandana, same outfit. Might be a blood, okay? He might be a blood and not allowed to wear any other color. I don't know, because there's no way you repeating outfits to commit robberies. That's just lazy. I can understand if it's a robbery in the same day, but this robbery was a month later. So he had the same part of his face covered and the same pistol he used in the previous robbery. Once again, he told the employee of 7-Eleven to give him the money out the register. But the employee's fight or flight instincts kicked in and they flew. Okay, that employee ran right out the back door after seeing the gun. Dropping a clues bomb to that employee, I'm not mad at him. Okay, because you just never know. So now Hassan's stuck. All right, he's stuck. So he goes behind the counter, tries to open the register himself. His big dumb ass didn't know how to open the register. So when he couldn't get the money out the register, he just took the employee's purse. Okay, yes, the employee who ran out the back door, she left her purse behind. So he just took that. Boy, what makes you think she got any money? Okay, you could have left her purse right there. She working at the 7-Eleven you trying to rob. It's only $83 in the register and probably $13 in her purse. $23 at the most. So you just running around Charlotte wasting time when you could be using that energy to go look for a damn job. Okay, you a 23-year-old able-bodied man who just got out of prison. There is plenty of black jobs you could find. And furthermore, I have a serious question. How come you individuals like Hassan just don't become police officers? Become detectives, private investigators, because clearly you like putting away criminals. And I appreciate self-aware people, and there is nothing more self-aware than knowing you have indeed committed a crime, okay, and want to be caught. That's the only explanation for situations like this. You must have wanted to turn yourself in. And the FBI and divisions of law enforcement, thank you for your service and for making their jobs easier, because police were able to find Hassan Flo a week later after he showed himself on social media holding the same pistol, wearing the same red bandana he used in the robbery and attempted robbery. You can't make this kind of stuff up. When police arrested him, they found the same gun that he used in the robbery. Cops don't even have investigators anymore because y'all do the work for them. Okay, imagine if at the end of Power, Tariq put up a post like, "Just took my dad out. He a ghost for real now." In today's world, regular internet trolls on Hollywood Unlocked can find your location just by looking at the trees in the background. So why would you think trained, professional law enforcement officials cannot? They done watch the surveillance video of all of these robberies, these 2 attempted robberies, and then you gonna post on social media with the same outfit, same bandana, and same gun? You think they not going to be like, that's the guy? You know, if he would have robbed these stores and got some real money out of them, he'd have been online flashing that cash. Since he didn't get no real money, he decided to go online and show off his robbery outfit and the accessory gun that comes with it. He want to be Angela Simmons so bad, showing off your little pistol like it's a purse. Now you're not coming home until you 36 because, yes, Hassan was sentenced to 117 months, over 9 years in prison, 9 years of your life gone because you want to rob convenience stores. I promise you, okay, all the time and gas money Hassan wasted going to rob Sam's and 7-Eleven, he could have easily walked in Sam's Mart and 7-Eleven and filled out a job application. Okay, there's another timeline where instead of you getting dressed wearing the same outfit to go rob these places, you got dressed and wore the same outfit to go try to get a job at these places. But no, you opted to commit a crime. Then get online and tell the world you did said crime. And now you got to go to prison where you might get some bananas put in your fruit salad. This not even dry snitching anymore. This snitching is soaking wet. And to be wearing the same outfit and the picture that you wore during the robbery, do you understand there are people that won't post a picture of themselves because they were already seen wearing that outfit before? I repeat clothes all the time. And personally, if it's a shirt or a fit I want to promote, I'll keep wearing it until my dumb ass remembers to take a picture in it. Maybe Hassan felt the same way. The only difference between myself and Hassan is that Hassan repeating outfits like he's a Simpson while he committed crimes has his ass in prison. Please give Hassan Flow the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
He got a boyfriend in prison. That's really the only logical explanation. He had to get back to Bay.
Oh, you think he had to get back? Okay.
He had to get back to Bay.
He's missing somebody.
He's missing somebody. That's the only explanation. That's why he posted the picture of him in the same outfits just to let Bay know I'm coming home.
Damn.
Now he wanted to be Angela Simmons so bad. Yo, you're a clown.
Well, thank you for that donkey today. And up next is Angela Simmons.
That's right.
And we're going to kick it with her next. So don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. We have Angela Simmons. Welcome.
Thank you.
What's up, big entrepreneur energy?
Hello.
Big entrepreneur.
You always doing something. I mean, it was pastries back in the day.
Shoes, sneakers.
Now you got
clothing line.
Funnel cake mix.
Fried
Oreos with slutty vegan.
Pancakes, waffles. It does it all.
Damn.
They were mad at you about laying in the bed of Oreos and the tub of Oreos, though.
Why?
I don't know.
I have no idea why that was. I thought it was nice.
Thank you.
The internet is just weird.
It's a weird place.
It's Oreos.
First of all, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am blessed, black, and highly favored. The only person that should have been mad was your daddy, though. Did he get upset because you stole his whole tub flow?
Never.
Stole the tub flow.
My dad is my biggest supporter.
But you brought some Oreos. The reason I'm jumping right into it because they're still warm right now.
You got to try right here.
Okay, tell me about these first of all now, because they're plant-based Oreos. How?
So Oreos are vegan, and we have a mix that's vegan, and that's our batter. So there you go.
How do since when are Oreos vegan? Break it down for me.
So Oreos always been vegan.
Really?
Yeah.
But don't they have cream?
Even the cream is vegan. The whole thing is vegan.
I never knew that.
Yes. I learned that when I became vegan. I was like, oh, cool.
Okay, so you are actually vegan?
Yeah.
How long have you been vegan?
Well, I was vegetarian first, vegan. It had to be over 15, 16 years long.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And what got you into being vegetarian and vegan?
My uncle started it a long time ago when I was really, really young.
Mm-hmm.
Showed me some videos of some animals, and I was like, I had to be like 12, I want to say. And then I was like, I'm not going to eat no more. And I was like, I can't do that. And then I became vegan when I moved to LA.
Did he push it on you? Did he like?
No, really. He was like, look at these videos. And I was like, oh, I feel bad, like for the animals.
Really?
And then I became, that's kind of how it started.
You didn't do it cold turkey.
No, I didn't. I waited until I got into health and fitness. And then I changed it up.
Okay, now how did you hook up with Pinky? Because you and Pinky hooked up with Slutty Vegan to, I guess you sell these at her restaurant or her spot. So how did y'all hook up?
So Pinky and I have known each other for quite some time. We sat down, we talked, we had this idea on this whole idea with this business, and then that was really it. That was history from there, and then we just launched right now, as you know, in Slutty Vegan in Harlem, Brooklyn, and all the locations.
And talk to us about Angela's Cakes. And how does Yo Gotti feel about this name?
He's fine with it.
Everybody got daddy. Got it.
Yeah, make sure everybody got the approval. I got the approval. He likes it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's supportive as well. But yeah, I'm vegan. We came up with the mix. We actually really sat in the kitchen and figured out the ingredients, did it. We didn't just find it. We did it. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of footage of that too, so you know.
Yeah, it says made in a facility that also produces. Okay, never mind.
What?
No,
co-packer. You reading the co-packer stuff?
I was just reading. I like to read the ingredients because I really don't know the difference between what's vegan and what's not vegan.
So it's no dairy. You know what I mean? So there's no milk. There's no eggs. It's strictly vegan. You good. You use oat milk and vegan butter.
One thing I love about you, Angela, is that throughout your whole career we've seen you, it's like you're always trying to redefine yourself or reinvent yourself? Was that intentional because you didn't want to just get boxed into the reality TV star thing?
Not really. I just do what I like to do, what I love to do, and like I stick to it. So to me, like when I have a passion for something, I just go for it. I don't really allow anyone else to define that. So that's what I do.
Do you have a deal with Oreos? Because I know when you posted the picture in the tub with all the Oreos, people were going at you, oh my gosh, but then Oreos left the messages like, we love it. So I was like, I wonder if she has a deal with Oreo.
No, I don't currently have one.
Not yet.
No.
Because they said they had a crush on Angela Simmons, honey.
I like that. They should have a crush. It's good.
I just don't understand why people got upset at that picture.
It's weird. It's strange. I don't know.
Are you and Keke Palmer, like, y'all real tight in real life? Because she came to your defense.
I've known her actually for some time, too. She's been super cool, super supportive, really nice person. So we cool.
I saw you walking your dog and people got mad.
Why they mad at that too? I can't walk down
every.
But why did they use that word on me?
What was you doing that made it cringe?
I was just walking the dog.
She was just walking the dog. She wasn't putting up a middle finger. She didn't kick the dog. Nothing. She was just walking, and it wasn't even a long video.
It was a couple seconds, probably 25.
It was so cute. I would say keep a man. Keep doing something.
Yeah, why don't you just start trolling people on purpose? Maybe get with somebody like Jess. She's good at stuff like that, and y'all just come up with ways to just troll people online on purpose.
They really gonna hate her. They are really hate her. She start doing anything with me. No.
It'll be a skit. We can make a skit up. What we doing?
That even the bag at the BET Awards, you had the gun bag. People were mad about that, but that was considered fashion. Most people do that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, for me...
But you apologize for that one. Why?
Yeah, well, I only apologize because I felt like, it offended some people. And for me, I mean, people were offended. People were in their feelings about it. And for me, I just liked the bag. I thought it was nice. It's a green bag. I'm on the carpet. I'm gonna explain exactly what happened. I'm on the carpet. I take some photos. The paparazzi, like all of the camera, they seen the bag. They said they like it. I'm at the end of the carpet. They like pointed here. We want to see it. I'm clearly smiling. I mean, personally, I am affected by gun violence, so I'm not no shape or form promoting that. You know what I mean? Like I deal with that every day with my son. You know what I mean? So that's not something I'm promoting, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. I liked the bag. It was green. It went with my dress. It was different. It's not classic.
Is being with Gotti and going to Memphis what inspired you to have the gun-shaped purse? Maybe.
No,
get your gangsta on.
No, I literally
What's wrong with you?
I literally just liked the purse.
Okay.
I thought the purse was like cool and different. Like for me, I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I just do what I like to do, and I thought that it matched the dress. And it was different than a classic clutch.
I didn't like that you apologized, though, because I'm like, what are you apologizing for?
Because I don't like to upset anyone. You know what I mean? Like, if you're offended or think I was trying to promote gun violence, I'm not. You know what I mean? So I'm just, like, true to that and true to who I am. So that's the only reason I did.
You could have been promoting Second Amendment rights, though. Like, I'm 2A all day. I believe in my Second Amendment rights. So it's like, who knows?
I mean, they read it wrong. I feel like the media just painted a picture that they wanted to, and it's not true. It's not even who I am. That's just not how I am.
Would you wear it again?
I don't think it's necessary.
She did it once already.
I think, they seen it. I mean, I thought it was cool in the moment. I liked the person. That was it. It was really simple. Like, I didn't mean nothing else by it.
All of these rappers that be in music videos with guns and promoting guns, and they gonna get mad at Angela Simmons, and Angela Simmons has to apologize. Come on.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different.
It is different. They're rappers. They rap about shooting guns and everything, even if they don't. That's a different life. She's, I get why.
I'm not about that life. That's just not me. Like, I literally just thought it was a nice purse at the time, and it matched the dress. It was green. It wasn't the regular purse you would wear with it. I don't know. That's all I got for that.
How much does social media impact you in moments like that? Because people, like you just said, people were online saying, "Oh, she lost her ex-fiance to gun violence, so she should be more cautious." Like, did that really get to you?
To me, it's like I'm living that, right? Like, that's my everyday thing. My son's asking what happened to his dad. My son's looking it up. Like, I go through that. So it's like, that's my real life. And then, like, whatever people, like, paint online is on them. I normally don't even, like, I just don't talk and address whatever people say. It doesn't affect me because I've been around it so long. Like, I'm used to people having their own opinion. Like, I know who I am, so it don't affect me. I only said so because I was like, all right, it's out of control, it's out of hand. Like, let me just say what it is. You know what I mean? But that, to me, it doesn't affect me in that way.
All right, we got more with Angela Simmons when we come back, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still chopping it up with Angela Simmons. Angela Cakes is out right now with Slutty Vegan, so you can go to any Slutty Vegan store and check it out. Charlamagne?
Now, I was joking before, but did you ask your pops about the tub thing, or was that just you paying homage, or did he say anything to you?
No, I actually just did it. It was the idea of mine and Kalila, my partner, who's actually in here. And we thought it was cool. Like we were like, we're putting out fried Oreos. What else would you do except bathe in Oreos? You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool idea. So I didn't think nothing else of it. And then obviously it came up and people like, your dad. And I'm like, well, it is true. I mean, my dad has and does sit in the tub. Yeah. So, I mean, but no, I didn't like even think about it like that. I just thought it was cool.
Do people forget your age? Because people keep saying, you know, like, what about your dad? But they don't know that you're in your 30s. You know, like, do they think that you're still a teenager? Like he said, did your dad, like,
I feel like being on Run's house and growing up on Run's house in 17, it's like they stuck somewhere over there. Like, I'm not 18, I'm not 17, like, I'm grown. But they do, like, I think they forget. And then on top of that, I think a lot of times people, because of where I come from, they prejudge before, like, knowing me. I mean, obviously no one really truly knows me except my people. But, like, on social, they think they know me. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Why? Like, that's me. I'm grown. That's what I do, you know?
How much time you spending in the South? Because I hear an accent.
She definitely got that. She definitely got that accent. Say music right fast.
Music?
Okay.
No.
I'm hearing a real stubborn accent. I'm like, what's going on?
It's probably my man. It's probably the influence of a man.
Speaking of your man, Oreo wasn't the only people to have like a crush on you. He's had a crush on you. He said that in a song. How did it go from a bar and a song to a full-blown relationship?
I don't know. We got here. That was years ago, and then just cut to like we're together. Like it's pretty real.
What was it like? Was you crushing on him too, or was it just like did he try to hit you up, keep on hitting you up?
Nah, he wasn't like that. He wasn't like that. We had seen each other.
He wasn't. I'm not used to this.
She's no longer from the tri-state no more.
I'm from New York.
No,
Don't take my pass.
No more. Nah.
You can't take my pass.
You from Memphis now.
Oh my gosh, you can't take my pass. But no, he wasn't like hitting me up all the time or nothing like that. Like we had seen each other previously, went to dinner, like which is cool, you know what I mean? And then after we hung, like whenever that was, like 2 years ago almost, like we just never stopped hanging, and then like we was together.
Is Gotti the one?
Yeah, for sure.
So you want to get married and all of that?
Yeah, definitely. I'm too old to be playing games. I'm in it.
And that is the thing. You know, when we had him up here, we was talking to him about it. He said he hadn't really sat down and had a conversation with your father yet. So do you feel men have to get dad's approval?
For sure. My dad likes him though. Yeah. He does. So I mean, for sure, I think a man should always go to a father, and I'm daddy's girl, so for sure.
I'm gonna tell you something. He looked like a part of the family.
He looked like a part of the family.
He got the head shape.
Oh,
he does.
You trying to say Gotti's head?
Tell me I'm lying.
I gotta think about it.
You cannot tell me Gotti don't already look like one of Rev Run kids, yo.
He don't look like one of Rev kids. He don't look like a... No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't.
Gotti's head shape is in a league of his own. He do not have...
No.
Not in the league of his own? What is
Jesus Christ.
Like, you know, he got his own shape going on. How you gonna try to put... No. It's not like that. They don't look related.
Why was it important for you to make your son CEO of his father's company?
Well, first of all, my son likes business already. He's already like a little mini hustler. He wants to know how to make money, get his own, like that's just who he is. But his father actually left that company in his name. And when his father was here, he helped build up that company. So I want him to know what his father left for him. And so... And he's ready. He's like, I want to go to work. I'm trying to go every day. I got ideas. I want to do t-shirts. He's 7.
Wow.
But he just likes that stuff. Like, he's into it. He's into the sneakers. He's into the things that his father was into, but his dad left it for him. So I wanted him to know that this is available for you. And they're still building it up. His partner, Ivan, actively runs it. But, you know, I want him to know that that's an option.
How was Gotti with him? Because Gotti has a great business mind, and that's somebody that definitely, I'm sure, can teach him a couple of things about a couple of $100 million and stuff.
Yeah, he's great with him. Like, he sat him down because Ashley likes, like, he wants to do gaming, YouTube. He just has ideas. Like, he sat him down before and showed him his plaques with the YouTube stuff, and he was like, okay, you know, like, my son just processes information, but he's good with him. He's really good with him.
Speaking of your baby boy, do you want more kids?
Eventually, I think, when the time makes sense. But for now, I'm like, I'm cool.
Okay.
God's time.
God's, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, you and Gotti gonna do ATL too. This is like the new or something.
I was gonna ask, does your family say anything about your new accent?
Yeah, everybody does. I I don't even
never
hear
seen this before.
This is you gotta.
But I don't even hear myself. But I literally think once I started dating him, like it just. Oh no!
If anybody closed their eyes, they would swear you from the South.
For real?
Like New York.
Don't say that because they used to say my accent from New York was so strong. You can't tell me I'm losing.
That changed.
You don't hear it.
Hear it?
You don't hear it?
I can't hear it over the music.
Oh my gosh!
She ain't say heard. She ain't say heard.
Yeah, I said her.
It's almost there.
Almost.
It's almost there.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next for Angela and her entrepreneur efforts?
Angela's pushing Angela's Cakes. That's my main thing is getting them, in the stores, which I'm working on, and putting them where it got to go and just growing the brand. Continuing on my wellness path. Always got some other stuff up my sleeve.
Ain't no holes.
Leave alone.
Did you hear it then?
Yes.
Which one was it?
Everything.
Wow. It's heavy like that?
Yes.
Who's the first person that pointed that out to you? Because it can't be us.
No,
you're heavy. Not. I keep hearing it. Now when they're like, where are you? The South? What happened? It's just my man. It's
just my man.
It don't even really sound Memphis though. It sounds like Atlanta, like down south, Mississippi.
No, that
like
ain't Atlanta. Don't sound like Atlanta.
That don't sound like Memphis like that though.
That's not Atlanta.
I'm just not picking up the words like y'all think. Like
the words is Memphis. The words.
Like you think I'm like that's not gonna fully happen.
Okay. Say yo dead ass B.
Yo dead ass B.
Nah.
What you mean no? What that mean is wrong?
Nah, that wasn't it.
Yo, dead ass B? Like,
nah.
That was a little.
She sounds like a Southerner trying to sound like New York.
You sound like Drake trying to sound like he from New York.
Oh, here you go.
Chill.
You know what?
See, that was New York. That was New York.
Not chill. What you got that?
You can't say I sound like I'm from somewhere else. I'm from New York. Y'all tripping.
Angela Simmons, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, where can we get Angela's Cakes?
EatAngelasCakes.com.
Damn.
What?
You asked.
You gotta approve that and ref?
That ref?
I'm just telling y'all to eat the cake.
Damn.
All right, well, okay. If you want to eat Angela's Cakes, go to eatangelacakes.com.
And you can get the fried plant-based Oreos from Slutty Vegan.
Yes, you can.
Right. Anywhere, any Slutty Vegans.
Any Slutty Vegans, we are live for the next 3 months.
All right, well, it's Angela Simmons. We appreciate you for joining us.
I'm making it worse. Thank you.
It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. It's time for Pass the Aux.
Go. Cause that's my DJ. Say go DJ. Cause that's my DJ. Yeah, DJ, come spin, now come spin.
What's up, Nyla?
What's up, Envy? What's up, guys?
Big Nyla.
I love that hair.
Oh, thank you.
You got the crown out. Getting ready for Certified Vibe tonight, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Yes, it's only right, man. Tonight's going to be a movie, but speaking of movies, this week Blast had an album listening party in Brooklyn, and it was crazy. I DJ'd. Shout out to Eagle Game, but his album just dropped. It kind of has like a house music vibe, and Earth Gang actually just dropped a house music vibe album too. But my favorite joint off of Blast one is Blast and Joyce Rice with Better Off as Friends.
Okay.
Like that. You can't go wrong with a Blast record. I feel like he has a unique sound. He can't be played and you not figure out who he is.
He does have a unique sound.
100%. Love that for him. Okay, good. We got 10s across the board. I love that. All right, next we're going to go with Rob 49 and Cardi B on That Money.
Tough tune.
Okay, Rob 949, Cardi B. That's hard.
Yes.
Whenever I hear songs like that, I be thinking to myself how disgusting money really is, man. Like when somebody give you some cash, ain't no telling what they've done to that cash, where that cash is.
How many hands it's touched?
You know what I mean? Somebody done it on the money.
Okay, all right.
That is not
Jesus,
what she
all
said.
right.
That's not.
But the record's dope, and they got a video. Record's dope, and they got a video.
And they
for
got
it.
a video. I was actually surprised to see them two collabing, but
Yeah.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
Another collab that I'm
why
really
you surprised to see them collab though? Cardi always connects with the new people.
Yeah, she do. I don't.
But just those two. I get what she's saying. Those two. Like Rob 49.
Yeah.
Didn't see that collab coming.
Not mad. This is not a complaint. This is just it's a happy surprise. But the last one is another collab. Y'all know I'm a big Mexican OT fan and I'm a big Denzel Curry fan. Denzel Curry just dropped the project and they did a video for this as well. But I love this record. It's the Black Flag freestyle.
Hey,
I like that. That's a different vibe. That sound like one of them down south. Who used to rap like that? That sound like a 3/6 little flow, a little bit.
I feel like
you might have
Juicy
sampled
J-
that a little bit. Or Juicy
I
J
think he
produced
produced
it.
on it because
Okay.
he got some features on this tape too.
Man, Mexican OT is hard.
Yes.
Mexican OT has he has no idea how much I enjoy his music. He's dope. He is dope.
His flow is crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
Top 2 right there, MCs right now, Denzel and Mexican. And JID. And Rhapsody, who's going to be in the building tonight. So we got Certified Vibe live going down in Brooklyn tonight. If you guys haven't RSVP, it's still available, but I think it's going to be packed. So I advise you get there early. We got open bar for the first hour, and it's just going to be a really special night.
And Rhapsody got her own label now. Last time she was on Breakfast Club, she talked about that. So she got her artist performing with her tonight too, right?
Yep. She got Sebastian Michael, Nico Brim, and then also she's doing like a Femme Forward mentorship program, and she has a young lady by the name of Brittany who's gonna be hitting the stage as well. I think she's from like the Midwest. So I'm new to her, so I'm looking forward to seeing her deliver too.
Okay, Certified Vibe tonight. Big Nyla has created the best new live showcase for new artists in the business. So if you've never been to one, tonight is the night to show up if you can get in.
Yes, if you could get in, please pull up, and then make sure you guys follow me on the gram at Nyla Symone, NYLASYMONEEE.
All right. Well, let's get to the mix. We throw it back on a Friday. I seen Dre and Snoop did a concert out in LA, so put me in that feeling, that zone. So let's start off with some West Coast music. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Salute to Rapman for joining us this morning.
Man, salute to Rapman, and I promise you, do yourself a favor this weekend and watch Supercell on Netflix. I watched it while I was on vacation. It's 6 episodes. Each episode is like an hour long. It's worth it. And ain't nothing else on TV right now anyway. But Power the only thing on TV, right?
Power, The Chi is finished. Y'all can go back and watch The Wire if y'all want. It's a couple
Go back
shows.
and watch The Wire. That's all the more reason to go back and watch Supercell. If you got to go back and watch The Wire, try something new. There's another good show I was watching. Presumed Innocent with Jake Gyllenhaal. But no, go watch Supercell. Supercell is really good. I think you'll enjoy it. And anybody who is dealing with sickle cell or has a family member that's dealing with sickle cell, I think they'll appreciate it.
Yep. And also salute to Angela Simmons for joining us. If you want to check out her plant-based fried Oreos, you can do so at Slutty Vegan. So salute to Angela Simmons for joining us as well.
Or if you want to eat Angela's cakes, go to eatangelascakes.com. You hear that stud in you? I heard that stud in you. Yeah, that stud in you just went, ugh. I heard you, Jack. See?
I'm not eating no girl. Boy, I will cuss you out on here. Don't put me in. You're not eating no riot cakes. I just said, that's all I said.
All right.
Big stud energy.
All right, when we come back, we got the positive note. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Reminding you guys, August 17th, my car show hits New York City. So if you're looking for something fun for the family and the kids and everybody, bring them down August 17th. It's affordable. Kids 5 and under are free parking. There's rides, obstacle courses, gaming trucks, food trucks, bar for the adults, and all types of cars. Celebrity cars from people like Cardi B, Offset, A Boogie, French Montana, 50 Cent, just to name a few. So I can't wait to see you guys August 17th. And don't forget, next week, my sister's going to be out in North Carolina. She's actually going to be giving birth on stage. So
no, I'm not. Don't speak that. Yo, I'm going to be at the Raleigh Improv, y'all, North Carolina. Get your tickets at JessHilariousOfficial.com or RaleighImprov.com. Friday and Saturday, we got 4 shows.
Next week, you're going to be 17 and a half months pregnant and you going to Raleigh?
Yes, I'm going to be 36 weeks.
And it's what, 38 for the baby, right? Or 39? 37? 40 weeks.
Yeah.
But the baby usually comes between 37 and 41, 42.
Yeah, they come between 37 and 40, but 40 weeks is.
Well, you got to talk to the baby. You got to talk to her now. Be like, look. All right, mommy got to go get this money next week. All right, so
that's what I tell her every day.
Give me a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's gonna be a little rough ride. We're gonna drive down to Raleigh about 4 hours. I'm gonna do these shows. and then I'm gonna get right back. All right, just give me a minute.
That's what I tell her every morning when I have to get up and talk to y'all.
Okay. Cool. I understand.
Well, leave us on a positive note.
The positive note is simply this, man. Your worth is not defined by what other people think. Always remember how others see you is not as important as how you see yourself. Enjoy the weekend.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?